Hi, I'm Shimelle and I'm here with the Paige Evans design team today, and I have Paige's beautiful new collection, Bloom Street. It is so pretty and it has these lovely watercolor textures, gorgeous florals, this amazing heart rainbow. It's really pretty. And I have chosen this cut file to make a sort of what could be a Valentine's Day page, or could just be just something you love or someone you love. So it's 3 loves that all come connected together, and I've cut that at a size that's going to fit on a 12 by 12 page, and then I'm going to use 1 photo with it, and I've printed that at about 3.5 inches here, and it's not quite 5, it's about 4 3/4 here. So that's what I'm going with. Now I wanted to make each word a different color. So I chose 3 of the B-sides from this collection. I'm going to use this one, and I had put it on the cutting mat. That's why you're seeing it with a curl, because I put it on the cutting mat and then I tore it off. But I pulled it back up, deciding, no, I'm going to do something different with that. So this is the B-side to this lovely word print. So that's Bloom Street number 4. And then I'm also going to use 2 single color prints. So this turquoise, which is the B-side to that gorgeous rainbow of hearts. So that's number 6. And this pink tone on tone, which is the B-side to this floral vine, and that's number 5. Now I'm going to do 1 word in each of those. So since I have two different papers that are basically blue, some sort of variation thereof, and the pink, which is something different, I'm going to put the pink across the middle, light blue at the top, darker turquoise one at the bottom, and that's where I'm going to start with everything. Yay! So now all of those are ready to go, and I'm going to put them on my background. So I'm going with this nice, lovely pastel background with all the words. So I'm just going to take the branding strip off and then stick this to the background here, and then add all my photos and embellishment over the top. Now the biggest question is, where do I put the photo? Because I have this big background and I want it to remain legible. But here's the easy thing. Since it's the same word 3 times, I can just pick one and it's okay to cover up a big chunk. So I'm going to tuck the photo in like this, but I'm going to give it a mat. I want to bring out the pink flowers that are here behind him, and I like how there's 2 shades of the kind of bluey turquoise color, so I want there to be 2 shades of the pink as well. So this is going to go on to this pink daisy and bee print. That's the B side to number 7, which has all the little squares of the different patterns in the collection. And then there's a lot of white space that in this case is literally white at the top of this photo. His face is down below. So I'm going to use some of the turquoise washi tape, and it's the same pattern as the pattern paper with the top of the picture. So that I can tuck this in between the heart and the V here. I'm not losing any of him here. I'm just taking out a little bit of brick. Tuck that in there. Tape it up here. Might even tape it toward the corner here, which means I could bring in a little bit more tape down here too, because there's nothing in this corner. Maybe in a different color. Let's not use the turquoise on that side, because it just gets lost. So how about the pink on this edge instead? Yeah. Oh, it's a bit too far over. Move it up a little bit. That's better. There we go. And then I need somewhere to journal. I also need to tuck down this tip of the V that I've clearly missed with my adhesive. There we go. I'm going to bring in this one, which has the pattern from the turquoise, but the color from here. with some little journaling lines and some friendly little bugs. And that is going to go in next to this. Let's pull the tape up for a second so I can tuck it underneath. I love this pattern paper with all the words and phrases because these are the sorts of things that I love when they're on sticker sheets, so it makes me extra happy to have a whole 12 by 12 filled with them. So I'm going to take 3 of them to start and see if that's enough or if I need to come back for some more. And I want a little bit of blue, so I'm going to take this one up at the top. So I have Fun Memories, Love You, and Chasing Rainbows. Now, take those with some foam squares. Give it all a bit of dimension. And mix these colors up a little bit. So I can bring that blue down here a little bit. I actually think I don't really need the bug there, so I'm okay with that. And I'll put the pink one up here at the top corner. And then, oh, or maybe, yeah, better contrast if I go this direction. So I'll put the turquoise at the top corner and the pink down here at the bottom corner, and then the whole thing runs on a diagonal from that top edge down to the bottom, which always makes my eye very happy to have the diagonal go in the direction that we read from top left to bottom right. Just makes everything flow so smoothly, even if there's lots going on. Then next to each of those, a little bit of embellishment, and I have a few things. I've got these lovely butterflies, and these are peel and stick, they're stickers. So let's see, I think kind of the middle and smaller size. So let's have this one up here at the top. And actually there's 3 of that same one, so I'm going to repeat that same butterfly. 1, 2, 3, right there. And then some of these amazing white enamel dots with just the most beautiful iridescent glitter in there. And there's a few different sizes here, so I'm going to do a little triangle around each of these little spots of embellishment. One, two, three there. One little trick with these stickers, they're on a clear background, which means you can cut the background away with the stickers still intact and move it around your page until you get it in exactly the spot you want it. So you don't have to peel it up lots of times to see where it's going to fit. So I could work here, and now I can work backward. I know that I'll probably put them a little closer than they were on the sheet, which should mean that I have the right amount of room to have them right here. Perfect. And then the journaling on the lines. I'm going to use a gray pen for that. Almost done now, and everything kind of fits in that little middle space, but I want to add just a little bit of the brighter color because it's such a pastel line, but there are these little punches of brighter color. So I'm going to take a few of the hearts to bring that brighter color along that diagonal line. So these are from the same sheet as the white glittery enamel dots. I'm just going to bring those colors. So I've got the really hot pink up there, more concentrated but not so bright as this one, pink here. And then I've got a turquoise one that I'm going to put here in the middle, and I added a little pink puffy one to the title as well. Actually, I'm going to put that with it. Let's put the two together there. And if you wanted more and more and more, you could start scattering paint and mist along that diagonal line too. You could add as much as you want. I think the only thing I'm going to add as my finishing touch is a little bit of thread that I can wrap around the letters. So I'm going to find a bit of thread in a color that might work. I have, that pink is actually not a bad match, or this one I think is a bit too purpley. Yes, I'm going to go with that more pink one. It's just normal old embroidery thread, and it doesn't even need to be embroidery thread. It could be baker's twine, it could be normal sewing thread that's thinner. Doesn't matter what kind of thread it is, you just need something that you can wrap around. So one of the things I like about the adhesive I use is that I can pull things up without taking everything to pieces. So I'm just going to pull the white cutout here up a little bit so that I can, oops, it's not going to stick to me. I'm going to push this underneath and wrap, wrap, wrap. Now, if I were clever, I'd probably do this before I put adhesive on anything, but that's just not my style. So I'm going to do it now. And it's not that hard to do later, so it's okay. So I'm going to wrap it around a few times. Now, if you wanted to wrap it loosely like this, you could make it look more like a candy cane. But what I'm going to do is wrap it like this and then bunch it all up. So it's not going to look like a candy cane at all. But I just want to get it wrapped around a few times. Okay, and then I'm going to bunch it all up here toward the embellishments that are already there. Just slide it on up. Put the glue back down and tie the thread on top. Oh, lost one side of the bow. I'll try again. Now, if the bow is too fiddly and you don't want it bow, you can always tuck the ends behind, or and not have it be loose at all, or you can have it be ultra messy and not be tied and just glue the ends down, all that sort of thing. So I'm going to have one up there in the middle, and I'm going to bring this down here as well. Go on this bar of the E, round and round and round. And I could put one in the middle here as well, but I'm not really sure that it needs it, and there's not as obvious a spot. So I think I'm going to do something else with the thread in the middle and do that a little looser. So these are going to get pushed over here and tie this one up. I'll tie it in a second so you're not too bored watching. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit of thread that's left from what I cut. And this one, instead of being all wrapped around the cut file, I'm just going to bundle it up like this so that it's kind of mayhem, really. And I'm going to pick up this little corner. Put some adhesive down there, tap that onto the adhesive, and put it right back down so that the thread goes across the diagonal, but it's a little different in the middle because I don't have a bar there that's a nice spot to tie it in the same technique. So, alright, those ends finally went together to tie. And that's it. That's where I'm going to finish mine. I hope you enjoy and have lots of fun working with some Valentine's cut files and the Bloom Street collection from Paige and Pink Paislee. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.